Howdy folks, and welcome back to Medicine Creek Farms. Lights just turned off. It's early morning, first day of summer, and we're just getting ready to do the cow chores, and then we're going to finally mow some alfalfa. It's actually ready. I planted it too late last year, so it never got mature, but it's ready to go. And you might notice the game looks a little different. I'm actually trying out Reshade. I tried it when it first came out. When FS19 first came out, and it would get a pop-up after about 25 minutes saying that you needed to buy the game. But I have it on good authority that that's no longer an issue, so we'll try out Reshade. I'm not 100% on board with it. It does, the lighting looks a little better. I'm using a preset, I think it's JBX or something like that. You can Google around and find various guides and presets and whatnot. Get the water going. So yeah, we'll try an episode like this and I'll see what I think about it. And we'll also see if we get a pop-up. But I do like how it makes better contrast. I think it looks a lot better. Coloring's a little bit better. How are the cows doing? 98% health. Beautiful. So we just need to get them topped up, and then we're going to go mow some alfalfa. There we go. Alright, let's head on over to the farm. Uh-oh. That's the wrong button, dummy. Whoa! Look out! I don't know why I pushed that button. That's the parking brake, not the flashers. Looks like it makes the shadows pop quite a bit too. I think it looks a lot better. It's almost a little bit too much contrast maybe, but I don't know. We'll roll with it with this episode, and let me know what you think down in the comments. If I do get the pop-up, I'm going to turn it back off because I just can't be bothered. We do have a few weeds out there, interestingly enough. I did spray it. Some of the weeds are dead. Maybe they happen to grow up in the gaps in the herbicide. I think I might be taking a little bit of a performance hit when we get in here. It's about normal, 40-50 FPS. So let's get turned around here. Or should I go this way? Let's try going this way. I'm going to have to run over a little bit of the alfalfa. Well, let's see how this works. Let's slow this down a bit. I'm not sure what the max speed is. I have to go around some of the trees. Hey, it looks like it's mowing. Yeah, we got a windrow. Alright, cool. Last time I tried to mow, I guess it just wasn't quite mature enough, and it wouldn't mow anything. It wasn't leaving a windrow. So I guess it has to get fully grown before you can cut it. The game does look extra sparkly over here with all the grass. It's just an artifact of the engine. And then I think Reshade is accentuating that. Yeah, that's cool. It is mowing. So I'm hoping we'll make a few bucks off of this alfalfa field. I'm curious to see how much the bales of alfalfa weigh. I wonder if we could pack them into like an 8,000 liter bale. If they'd be too heavy. That would help in the transportation. Fewer trips. So we might experiment a bit with the baler. See what we can pack into a bale. Beautiful. Mower's got a nice little sound to it. It's apparently also got a Z fighting issue on that one decal there. Kind of flickering a little bit. All that grass is gone. I dumped out the mower there and it rotted away, so that's kind of cool. Not realistic, but it's a good way to get rid of a little bit of grass you don't need. Speaking of grass, I probably need to mow the yard again. Alright, and we're back around from whence we came. Whoop. Start driving the correct way here. So it looks like the alfalfa windrow is a little bit different than the normal grass. Zoom in here. It's got a little bit different look to it, so that's cool. Alright, I think I'll throw on some music and we'll do a little time lapse here. I'll get this mowed. And then we'll be back for some windrowing and some baling. Alrighty, we're just about done. There's a square back there that apparently is a blemish in the map. It's growing alfalfa, but I can't mow it there. But that's okay, we'll just ignore that. As it gets smaller and smaller here, it gets a little more tricky. We'll just clean up some of this missed part. Don't really want to mow the grass there, so we'll skip that. Kind of like this side mower. Makes it easy to get into weird spots. Let's go ahead and grab this. Swing back around. Whee! It's been almost mesmerizing just driving around like this. I don't remember that square being there. I'm pretty sure I baled this part with grass. So it's a little strange that it's just got like a rectangle down there. Whatever, it's farm sim, we gotta roll with the issues. Base game's got plenty of problems, then you throw a bunch of mods on top of that. You just gotta kind of roll with the punches, right? Swing your partner around and round. Couple more passes and we'll have this. We'll go grab the windrower. I think I'll kind of just go back and forth rather than circles with the windrower. Try to make some decently even rows for the baler. Not sure how long this episode's going to be. That most of the mowing is going to be compressed down. But we'll at least get some bales made. Then we'll check the history. I don't know off the top of my head when the best time to sell the alfalfa is. Alright, how are we looking? I'm going to call that good enough. It's a lot of alfalfa. Hopefully it's going to be some money in the bank. Because it's about time we started making some money instead of just spending it. So we'll leave you there. Let's go grab the windrower. Maybe a little bit of grass mixed in here at this end. Alright, how do we want to do this actually? Let's raise that up. I might start down here at this other end. Yeah, let's kind of just start here. Try to go long. Kind of go back and forth on this long edge. Maybe. I forget what speed can we go with this thing? About that speed. Tractor almost sounds like it's idling. Doesn't take too much power to pull the windrower along a level ground. So I think I'll come down here and then just turn around. Go back the other way. see how that works out. Have enough room to turn around back here. I don't think I actually... Yeah, I don't actually own this land right here. So it's not destroying the grass. Once I get up in here, then I own it. The little spot there is the property line. You don't have access to this land. Indeed. Alright, looking good. We'll do another little time lapse and we'll be back with some baling. Alright, almost done. Got some sharp curves, but lots of straight lines too. This last little bit here, and we'll go grab the baler. Forward. Because I like to turn with this thing for some reason. The angle seems all weird. It locks up before it should or something. Alright, there we go. We can get this backed back into the shed. Yeah, the hitch gets all weird for some reason. Yeah, a little more. Uh-oh. Straighten it up a bit. Got a little too close to that far wall. There we go. Like a pro. I need to get the wrench going on this tractor, don't I? Yeah, both the arms and the tractor could use a little love. But that takes money. Alright, I think we started up here. So, let's go make some alfalfa bales. believe it starts right here. If I pull this up, we're set for 4,000. I kind of want to do 8,000. We could do a 6,000. Let's try 8,000, and maybe we'll go try to see how much it weighs. I think I'll need a fork, and then I can stick it with the fork, and it'll tell me how much it weighs. This windrow might be a little big. This doesn't have the widest pickup ever. Oh no, the baler tells me how much it's gonna weigh. Alright, cool. We don't have to stick it with the fork. I forgot about that. We're gonna weigh about 3 tons, it looks like. We should be able to pick that up at the case. Pretty sure. Yeah, just over 3 tons. So, 6,000 pound bale? Or is that short tons? I don't actually know. I'd have to go look at the mod and see what math it's doing. I don't know if it's metric. It surely wouldn't be metric tons. It's supposed to convert to US units. But I don't know if that's actually 6,000 pounds of alfalfa. You know what I'm saying? But we'll go with it, and then we'll get it loaded on the trailer somehow. Hopefully these don't roll too far. We're on fairly level ground. As long as they kind of settle down, we should be alright. Don't want to be digging a 6,000 pound bale out of the ditch, you know? So, what do I think about reshade? I think it looks better. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of all the super, I don't know if it's contrast or I don't know what you would call it, but it's almost a little too grainy. Oops. But I do like the lighting. I think the lighting looks a lot better. Looks more like sunlight. I know I don't have access to this land. That's why I raised to pick up on the baler. Silly game. So we're going to get quite a few bales. Pretty happy with this mow. Be interesting to see exactly how much money we get off of it. Speaking of which, I'm going to kick this bale out. We'll take a look at the alfalfa prices. We're leaving a little bit behind, so I may have to actually windrow again. Easy bale, easy. There you go. That was going to run off on me. Let's bring up the price here. So if we scroll down to alfalfa, it stays pretty steady, it looks like. So we can pretty much sell anytime. Thanks, autosave. I need to do some testing and see if it's actually autosaving. Because Farmer Klein was saying in the comments that he thought maybe autosave only kicked in when you went to the escape menu. Here we go. Oh, shoot. I need alfalfa hay. I've been baling just alfalfa. I forgot about that. I'm a dummy. All right. Well, we're going to wait for this to turn into alfalfa hay because I've been baling up alfalfa. And I don't want to do that. So, yeah. Actually, we'll just leave this right here. How's the let the old Ford cool off there? Yeah, I got way ahead of myself. Wasn't thinking. I was having so much fun. Wasn't thinking. What's the forecast look like? Sunny today. Not supposed to be any rain tomorrow, but it's cloudy, which means it's probably not going to dry. Great. But we've got most of today, so yeah. I'll be right back. I'm gonna just let this dry in the sun for a bit, and we'll see. Maybe we can bale this afternoon. See you in a bit. Well, guess what, folks? It doesn't appear that the alfalfa hay dries naturally via seasons. So you have to ted it. So we're gonna be tedding it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I think somebody might have mentioned that way back in one of the video comments that was the case. So wasn't too surprised, but yeah, I fast forwarded and I checked in the console, and seasons tells you in the console when drying conditions are met. And yeah, it did not appear to want to dry at all. So I bought this little tedder, almost out of money. I'm just going to sell this back when we're done with it. So bought this little tedder. I'm not I may have to windrow again. What a pain. Should have planned a little better. Should have did. Come on, you hillbilly. Speak the Queen's English. I should have performed some more testing. But I didn't, so here we are. So I'm going to get this tedded. I'll get it raked again. I'll get it baled, and next episode we'll be taking some bales on the trailer and trying to make some money. So that is the plan. Thanks for hanging out on a little bit of a convoluted episode, but you know, that's the way it goes here on the farm. Thanks for watching. Take care.